Levi Apparel, like and subscribe. Wait. All right. All right. All right. So can you see me? Awesome. Glasses kind of fell, so I had to tape it up. It is what it is. I wear contacts anyways. Only wear glasses when I'm home. I need to replace that up there. Where is it? Right. Right. Come on, fingers. Right there. Bam. I gotta replace that. All right. So in case you didn't know, no, let me just stick the phone in and show it to you. Give me a quick second. All right, cool. So in case you didn't know, I got I got some upgrades in the shop. All right, first of all, we got some more lighting. There's lighting over there, where right here, but it doesn't require it. And plus, I got the window, so it is what it is. Um, so right where my embroidery section is, kind of change up things. So right here, right? So right here is the I don't know. I think this is like the four or something like that. I don't know. It's one of them. Yeah. Right here is the silhouette. I used to have a white one, but I gave away my white one and I kept the cricket, and the cricket started asking me for like membership and stuff like that. So I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. Um this one, the software downloads to your computer, stays there, and then doesn't go anywhere. So I like that part. Um so it's lifelong, right? What do you call it? Also, when I was trying to use the Cricut, I was limited to the amount of fonts that I was able to have, and any font that I want that looked cool, I would have to pay for it. So I said, you know what? Forget it. I went back to Silhouette. I grabbed the new version of Silhouette that has the what's that thing called? That part you can put it. Dang it, I forgot what that's called. This part right here. So you see it? This part. So yeah, so I got the new version of Cricut, and I gotta figure out how to close this right here. There we go. I almost broke. It is what it is. Man, I should have grabbed. Did I just? Eh, I'll leave it like that. There we go. All right, cool. So Silhouette, got the black one. It was on sale, so I just grabbed it. So that's one of the things that's like here that's kind of semi new, right? Now this is the baby right here. So I grabbed an Epson 15,000, and one of the purpose XP 15,000. One of the purpose was to do DTF printing. I do have this right here. I'm gonna fill it up, and I'm gonna load it on. So to get it going, that's like the stirring system. Um, Also, DTF. You know what? Let me put this right here. Hold on 1 second. Okay. DTF has a tendency to like clog up the white, but if you have a DTF system, um, and your whites are clogged, unless you have the one from the actual factory and they tell you to declog it and they have like a whole setup so you can declog it, follow their regiment, right? However, if you have one that's like a home printer, whatever, that you've converted yourself, do not use the cleaning solution. The only place I put the cleaning solution is where you have the wet cap area. So as the machine comes to a section, it sits on that section, and what that section does is it pulls the ink away. And by pulling the ink, what it will do is allow the printer to, print it to be clean, right? So Sometimes you have ink cloggage and stuff like that. You want to take a little bit of clean solution, put in that wet cap station or whatever. As it hovers and goes to it, the printhead will be somewhat wet. And while that process is going on, I'm thinking through the whole process. While that's going on, it's going to be pulling down the ink a lot easier because the area is wet. Um, and then that'll give you a better cleaning solution. But do not use this on cartridges to think that you're gonna put the cartridges inside and it's gonna clean the printhead. Majority of the time, this solution is pretty much like water, and it gets into the printheads, right? So, good example. So this is like where the printhead would so these two sections, right? This is the printhead right here, and then this is the part that connects to the printhead. This lets the printer know that the inks are loaded on. The printhead finds out and then starts doing its printhead motion. This is the back of the printhead. But notice what's in the back, right? Circuits. And if any of these get wet, this whole thing stops working. Also, this stops working, then the printer shuts down. All right, just so you know, the whole printer will turn off. Like the whole thing will turn off completely because it's been compromised. There's wet sections and it doesn't want to continue because it's afraid that it might mess up. So it just shuts down. Right. So that's that part. What time is it? What time is it? Okay. It's 1:18. All right. So I just wanted to mention that if you have converted your XP 15,000, it's a really great printer for DTF. In my opinion, it's better than a Epson 1400 that I had. So I'm going to be putting that, loading that on and letting people know, hey, listen, the 1400, I was told it was good. I tried it out and it did work. I did get prints. However, like at the end of the day, um, when you have clogs and you try to declog it and you try doing the, you know, pushing the cleaning solution through the printhead and all that stuff, right? What it does is it eventually gets inside your what's that thing called? Your your printhead. And as you're pushing the clean solution in here, right? Um, obviously with a syringe or something like that, and you're pushing it in here, it migrates and get into the circuits. And as it gets into the circuits, it completely fries your printhead. And since your printhead is fried, you can't do much with it, right? So yeah, so do not push cleaning solution using syringe through your printer. The only time you do that is if you purchase the printer from a manufactured DTF, direct to film, that's what DTF is, printer. That's when you want to do that, right? That's when you want to do that. Because they'll have techniques, and also their print heads is a lot different than the ones that's originally in the printer. They've replaced the print head, put ones that can actually take larger volume and can give more drops of ink per square inch or whatever you want to call it. And with that happening, it allows the print to be more efficient, less clogging. So when they say, hey, you can use the syringe and this and that to flush it out, whatever, they're okay with it because they know what they're doing. It's their printer. But don't you do that, all right? Don't do that. So when you do your own desktop printer, there will be clogs. When the printer starts clogging, if I were you, don't throw it away. Don't try to declog the white, right? Because it's always the white that will clog. The other colors, they're not going to clog. It's always going to be the white. So if that happens, I want you to remember something. Stop. Go to Transfer Express or go to, I don't know, Ninja Transfers, Supercolor, any of those big name companies, right, that sell DTF, right? First. Now, if you are confident and you want to try anybody that does DTF, that's like a content creator and that's what they primarily do, go for it. But make sure it's not a job that's like super, super urgent. Because most of the times, their printers, they normally have 1 to 2 printers, and most of those companies have like 4 or 5 printers. Hell, some of those companies are the one who make that printer, or get it from China and then introduce it to us. So they have a fleet of printers, right? So if you want to support your content creators, go to them, but always give yourself at least 1 to 2 weeks of being able to get that DTF film, right? So for example, DTF film, right? Before you get it from your content creator, give them at least 1 to 2 weeks on top of the 1 to 2 weeks they may say, because chances are, if their machine breaks or anything happens, you want to be prepared, right? Now, you already have a DTF printer, it's clogged, and now you find yourself ordering DTF films. What you could do is give people a sell, say, hey, listen, right now my printer's having, no, you don't want to say that. Just let them know straight up, hey, listen, right now we're upgrading to a new printer. So in return, I can give you half off on like any light color fabrics that you want to use. Any white, you definitely get a discount. So now your printer can push out um, light color, can push out DTF prints for light color prints. I mean, shirts. Like something like this, a DTF light color would fit, no problem. Color wouldn't blend in, nothing like that, right? Heather grays, all the way to white, you're good. You know what I'm saying? And if they want something in all black, even better. What you do is the black can go on anything, anything. You know what I'm saying? You can even put black on black, although you probably won't see it, but still. So that's all I have to say about the whole DTF and your printer messing up. Don't throw it away. Just use the color, give people a discount, because the DTF printer, and whatever you do, once the white stops working, don't try to push out the ink yourself through the printhead, right? Use it only for light color prints. Only for light color prints. Go to your stalls.com, whatever, and then go order yourself some transfers. It's a lot less hassle, because when you start to um, clean the printhead, you start to create more problems for yourself, because it takes a it takes sometimes 3 days to get that printer back and running. 3 days, right? So if you have a desktop printer and the white stops printing, don't try to clean it. Business as usual. Go to stalls, load your artwork, order your transfers, have it come in. I mentioned stars. I'm not even representing them. They're just a company I use, so that's what I'm going to recommend to you. All right. I'm not sponsored or anything by them. So yeah, so you go there, or any other transfer locations you want to use. You order your transfers, hassle free. But if you go to one of those big reputable companies, chances are you may get it lickety split, 2 to 3 days. You know what I'm saying? That's not knocking anybody that does DTF printing on a personal level. They need time, because if your machine is clogging up, their machine is clogging up, and sometimes they only have one $20,000 or $10,000 DTF printer that's causing them issues. They try and talk with the customer service, and that's the only printer they have. Or if they have two, and you may be getting the prints, but it's not going to be the same, because it's a different DTF printer, which means the ink may be the same, but you don't know how the printer reacts to the colors. So it is what it is. All right. All right, cool. So now that you know that about DTF printing, um, if you're like me, and you have the space, get yourself a screen printing machine. Now this is a blue screen printing machine. I modified it so the bottom and the top spins. And I'm planning on modifying it again. I'm putting a fifth head on this so that I can have 4-color with the white. So anything I do, I'll always have the white, right? Because you can merge the colors and the colors can fade in and fade out to represent different colors of each other. But if you don't have the white, then you're out of luck. Now, by having the white, I will essentially pretty much create a DTF printer manual, right? So that's the goal. I don't know if I should put it on the actual platen so it can load up, but if I put it on the actual platen, right? What that means is if I put in the actual platen, I'll have one section to use. So this then becomes a 1-color 4-station screen printing machine. Now I can do that to all parts so that it can just fit in perfectly. But at the end of the day, it's still kind of like that. Now there's another way. I can just modify so the wood sits here, and I just take the screen and I just drop it, right? Screen print, lift it up, move to the next one, drop it, screen print, and then that way I can have the white. But I gotta make it accurate, and to make it accurate might take some time. But yeah, that's one thing I can do. As a matter of fact, so I can leave this alone, and if I modify these, I can put. If I modify these and not that, that means I'll be able to have unlimited colors. Unlimited colors. I can do 10, 20, 30, 40, whatever amount of colors I want. So that's an idea. That's what I'm gonna do. Basically, put a piece of wood here, add some hinges. Yeah, add some hinges, and then modify it so each one fits. Bam, remove, next color, bam. I could essentially put 100 colors on an image if I want. So that's the next step for screen printing. Now you may ask yourself, well, why don't you just screen print and forget this whole DTF thing? Um, Screen print is a process and it takes a long time, right? So because it's a process that takes a long time, I said to myself, what if the DTF printer decide not to work all at once? It doesn't want to work, period. What am I gonna do? Let's figure it out. Right? So I'm gonna bring you your attention. Don't mind my messy shop. I just had a job, so you know how it is. So, and got some coffee and stuff here. You know what? Let me take this out. Let me take this out. Right? I'm gonna flip the camera real quick because I want the light. Bam. Lights in the background. There it is right there. Oh, if you guys have been on my IG, you will know what this is, right? So automatically, I have a video coming out for this of me putting it together. This is a 15 by 15 laser engraver. Now, mind you, I do have another one right up here, right? The DJI, whatever you call it, laser engraver, right? But here's the thing. This has its own section. Like it's set up in a way where it's already stationary. You don't have to move it. You just place it where you want. So I'm going to do pockets with those, right? And this one, I'm going to do just large images like you see right there, right? Oh, Chris is here. All right, let's pin message. All right, Chris said, you meant prep for 2025, bud, but we get it. Nice, nice. Yeah, so this is my prep for 2025. I do have the what do you call this again? silhouette vinyl cutter, and I will still do vinyl, right? When it's just something simple, I'm gonna use the vinyl. When it's something complex, I'm gonna use this. I do have a larger vinyl, so in case somebody wants large work, larger vinyl cutter. Um, but this primarily, I may not even worry about this right here. If somebody wants one or two shirts, I'll one color, two color, I'll just use this. If somebody wants something that's a little bit more complex, detailed and stuff like that, I'm using the laser engraver, right? So that's it right here. Just want to give you guys a little glimpse of what's going on. Beneath it is where I basically put my screens, right? And right next to it, this right there is the what's that thing called? It's the sheet that you lay down. Oh, mat, cutting mat. Those are the cutting mat. That's for this right here, right? This right here. Okay, cool. So just want to show you guys. Yeah, so as the year is about to start, um, I'm getting myself ready so I can be prepared because there's a lot of hiccups that's gonna happen, and I want to be prepared. You know what I'm saying? I've had this printer, this embroidery machine messed on me too many times. I'm like, you know what? I need to prep. Um, I have this one right here. I need to get ready so in case that one goes down, this one goes back in action, right? So, but this can only do 4 by 4, pretty much 3.5 by 3.5. It is what it is, you know. Yeah. So let me load this back up and let me just do my thing. Let me put it right here. Yeah. So the shop's a little messy, so pardon me. All right. And periodically, I'll just be looking see if you guys are available. All right. So I'm excited this morning. Super, super excited. All right, let's take this out. Take this over here. So this is my Lenovo laptop, and I've been looking for the charger. I found the charger, so that's why I'm excited. The reason why is because I have another laptop that's right here that I use for podcasting that I really do not want to have too much memory in it. And if I can put this information here with the what's that thing called? Software, with the software, I'll definitely be able to utilize this anytime I want, right? So they're gonna be right next to each other. Um, and one other thing with this laptop, right? This Lenovo laptop is the memory on it is just ridiculously long. Like it's got a long life memory, and I mean charge. The charging is very long. Like it's been like about a year since I used this laptop to its full capability, and it's still working, still going. So yeah, let's load this right here, kind of. All right, cool. So laptop's right here. Just push this here a little bit. Okay, so when I have this set up, it's gonna be like this. It's gonna be the setup. But before I even do it, let's okay, cool. So there it is. I got plenty of room now. Set this up any way I want. I can set it like this. Load the other inks right here or whatever. But my main focus right now is basically the white. It's just the white. Dang it, I can't do it. There's a piece I'm missing. Okay. Okay. Who else is here? Right. Okay, so let's plug these two together. Right. So this is the motor housing, right? Let me open it up so you can see. This is how the inside of it looks like, right? You see the motor that's in there? That's the black thing. That's the motor. Yep. All right. So when you get this, right, this is how it looks like. This is 1 minute all the way to its maximum, right? And the lower the amount, the shorter the volt. By the way, the lower the amount, the shorter the volt. All right, so let's set this up. Got that piece together. Okay, get me some scissors. If you're joining later or if you're here now, like and subscribe. This is Levi Apparel. So you got to split this in two because this is all, the white ink is going to be all right here. But this is going to be two channels. That's going to be for each print head, right? When I say each print head. So when you look inside the printer, you see it? Let's see. Yep, right here. So when you look inside the printer, right, these two print heads, right? Let me see if I can get you some lighting. Give me a second. Anyways, it is what it is. So there's two print heads over here. I mean, there's two printer cartridges. That's the gray and the red. When you set these two up, this would be the gray, this would be the red, right? See it? Okay, cool. So gray, red. You split these. You split this in two for gray and red. Now you gotta do is just push it in here. That's it. They should have had it come in already pushed. All right, let's see if we can get this in here. All right, cool. That's one done. No, I kind of messed up. Yeah, too late now. Can I twist it? Yay, I was able to twist it. Awesome. Okay, cool. So next is this right here. It's going to be the red probably. Okay. All right, so it's all set. If you see it, that's how it looks like. All right. So right now I have a couple jobs that I have to get set up, but in order to do those jobs, I need this printer to be active. So while I get things set and ready for it, is there any? All right. So normally, you load it with ink, put it through here, and then figure out something with that over there. But all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna load it up with the white ink. So now I have a definite section location for it. All right. And just want to give you guys updates pretty soon. My life is gonna be a little bit different than what it is now. Um, I've been watching a guy. I always mention him. I'm subscribed to his Patreon. His name is Anton Daniel. He has a channel called Anton Daniels. Go check him out. So this is the white, but also this is white. I wonder if there's a difference between the white and here. All right, cool. So can you go by replace? Okay, cool. I'm gonna check each one of these. This one is low. You know what? I'm just gonna order it. I already have this, which is the white, and then I can just order the other ones. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, let's load these up with ink. Get it going. First I'm gonna load this up with ink. That's okay. All right. When you're doing DTF, it's a messy area. So you know, I'm gonna use the new one. If I wasn't so tired when I get home, I would love to just come in, right? Just come in. Let's put this back real quick. Come to the shop, clean up. And just doing this live was kind of hard for me because there's just so many things going on. I had a job previously, and thank God I finished it. But at the same time, it caused me a little bit of a headache because just just because there was a lot going on. Okay. All right, cool. So what am I doing right now? I'm just filling this up with some ink and loading it in the cartridge. Eventually I won't have to do this. It's I didn't think about doing a CIS system. But what I'm realizing is with a CIS system, I'm a little bit more um, hands-free on loading up ink. The only thing I have to watch out for is that this doesn't overflood with the ink. Okay, so we got blue all done. Yeah, blue is done. Let's just mix this all up together. You know, forget it. I'll deal with it later. Yeah, I'll deal with it later. All right, let's get some reds in here. There's another thing I realized. I got these. You gotta have the long syringes. All right. Yeah, the long syringes are definitely key. I'm gonna toss this one real quick. Just remove these parts. All right, so we got these two, yellow and red. And the yellow and red. Okay, is this black? No, that's white. Hold on, guys. Yeah, the black is still short, but it's a lot longer than the other one, so yeah, it's a lot better. Okay, yep, that's all four, and then I got the white. Okay, cool. Let's load up the yellow. I think that's it. This whole thing is done. Yeah, the yellow was very meek. There's not much in it. So, all right. Hold on one second. I'll do that. Just removing some of the air bubbles. Okay, the yellow's completely full. So somebody has said to do cartridges and not worry about what's that thing called? Yeah, just do cartridges. Don't worry about the CIS system. And I actually believe them, but now I'm thinking about it, like it's it's better to have the CIS system because this printer apparently it drains a lot. Like when you do your print head cleanings and stuff, and you have to drain it for damn, it's already done. Oh no, it's not done. It's just I have position. Yeah, I don't know how much this is putting this, but anyways. So that's the red. Let's get the red in here. I mean, this is the magenta. I have to say that because what is supposedly supposed to be red is actually the white ink. If you're here, thank you for being here. I'm not doing much of a live today as far as like doing activities and talking to you guys because I just want to get this printer set with ink and then set up the CIS system. Um, I thought I had one already and I can't find it. And I don't feel like looking for it. So I think what I'm gonna do is just yeah, I'm just gonna take the route of just going to Amazon, ordering it. Once I have it here, set it up and then set up the white ink channel system thingy. And yeah. So I'm not gonna put much in the white. I mean the black because the black already has like enough in it. It's funny when I do my printhead cleaning and I try to get a report on what's going on. It's always the black and the white that shows up. All the other colors are like they disappear. So okay. So right now I'm just doing a DTF setup. Damn, I already drained into it. Wow. Okay, I guess it was empty. And that's the thing, this printer drains so much ink, like it's crazy. Right, this is the black, I think. BK black. Put you here. Next is just the white. So let's throw everything. Yeah, let's throw everything in here. Alright. In case you're wondering, hey, how come you're not doing any like printing right now? I don't have much time, pretty much. Let me see, what time is it? Oh, it's already 1:52. Dang, I gotta get going. But yeah, the reason why I'm not doing much is because right now, like for example, I should be on the road already. So yeah, because of that, I'm just focusing what I'm doing on being able to just set up things and then just walk away. So let's look at the white real quick before I go. Set it up with some ink. Good news is my car is already filled up with gas, so all I gotta do is just take off and go. Which is good. I think I'm gonna grab a lot more of the white because I have to fill this to a certain amount. Then okay, fill this one up. Yeah, like these, like the white gets sucked up fast. It's crazy. Like all the ink just goes through here like water. So I can imagine having a large job and not have enough ink for that thing. Yeah, that is so weird. All right, all the inks are loaded. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue the live situation and then just talk and drive. Yeah, I'm gonna do a talk and drive. What is this for? Yeah, so I gotta get going. All right, cool. So all the inks are loaded, completed. All right, it's gonna do its initializing thingy. I'm not gonna be here for that. I'm gonna have to come back in the shop. But I have the. Wow, that's funny. It dropped and it was upright. I have the ink stirring system that I'm gonna set up on the next live that we do. That's this thing right here, the ink stirring system, and then hopefully I'm gonna order. What time is it now? Yikes! I gotta go. I get a text. Looks like I did. But anyways, I gotta get going. Got my coffee in hand. Got this. Take my hoodie. And yeah, coming back to the shop. Hopefully tonight. If I come back to the shop, I'll do a live because I gotta get the white setup. Can I do the white setup? I don't know. I don't think I can. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to. Let me see. Hold on. Hold up. Will I be able to? Nah, I won't be able to. I won't be able to. Because the piece that I need is going to be in the new, like, if I get a piece, that piece would have to be in the new setup with extra little things to clip on. But anyways, I go. I'm going to see you on the Talk and Drive. Like, subscribe, Levi Pell. Peace.